Welcome to SOS Media, your number one source of the latest news, opinions, and in-depth investigations that dig deeper into today's developing stories around the globe. Due process is a legal concept that ensures fair treatment and protection of individual rights in legal proceedings. It refers to the principle that the government must respect all legal rights that are owed to a person, especially when the government is depriving an individual of life, liberty, or property. Due process is a fundamental element of the rule of law and is enshrined in United States and various other legal systems around the world. The idea behind due process is to ensure that individuals are treated fairly and justly by the legal system. This includes the right to notice of the charges or claims against them, the right to be heard and present evidence in their defense, and the right to a fair and impartial hearing or trial. Due process also involves the concept that laws and legal procedures must be clear and not arbitrary, and that individuals should not be subjected to cruel or unusual punishment. The specific requirements and protections associated with due process can vary based on the legal system and jurisdiction, but the fundamental principle remains consistent across many legal traditions. It is a crucial aspect of protecting individual liberties and preventing arbitrary or unjust government actions. In the tangle of legal intricacies enveloping R. Kelly's case, a disconcerting narrative emerges, one where due process has been conspicuously sidelined, giving rise to suspicions of a carefully orchestrated conspiracy aimed at dismantling him. As the layers of this complex web are unraveled by his lead attorney Jennifer Bonjean, a disturbing pattern of manipulation, collusion, and subversion of justice becomes more apparent. From the inception of R. Kelly's legal journey, it appears that unseen forces were at play and diligently working to mold the narrative to his disadvantage. Critical procedural safeguards that form the bedrock of due process were not merely overlooked, but they were systematically circumvented. To Bonjean, this orchestrated deviation raises profound concerns about the fairness and impartiality of the legal proceedings during both R. Kelly's New York and Chicago trials. Behind closed doors, collusion among the Bureau of Prisons' key officials and the general public unfolded, casting doubt on the integrity of the entire legal apparatus. Evidence that could have shaped a more accurate representation of the facts was intentionally suppressed, tilting the scales of justice. The deliberate sidelining of crucial information not only compromises R. Kelly's rights but also erodes the foundation of a system built on the principles of transparency and fairness. R. Kelly, through attorney Bonjean, has gone ahead to sue the government, the Bureau of Prisons officers, and blogger Tasha K. It is well known that coercion and fear were employed to manipulate testimonies, further distorting the stories and hindering the pursuit of justice. In this shadowy realm, legal professionals entrusted with the sacred duty of upholding the law were compromised, either through direct involvement or unwittingly becoming pawns in a grander scheme. This orchestrated effort to bring R. Kelly down extends beyond individual culpability because it strikes at the very heart of public trust in the legal system. The erosion of due process not only endangers the rights of the individual, but also undermines the collective faith in the judiciary's commitment to fairness. As Bonjean peels away the layers of this conspiracy, the narrative of R. Kelly's case becomes not only a quest for individual justice, but a critical examination of the resilience and effectiveness of the U.S. legal system itself. The call for justice echoes not just for R. Kelly but for the preservation of the ideals that underpin a society governed by the rule of law. It remains a bitter truth that when a conspiracy infiltrates the legal system, the ramifications are profound, introducing a deliberate and coordinated effort to subvert due process and manipulate legal proceedings for ulterior motives. Such conspiracies, often involving collusion among officials, pose a grave threat to the fundamental principles of justice, fairness, and the rule of law. In R. Kelly's case, instances of collusion within law enforcement, legal institutions, and the BOP has led to the manipulation of evidence, obstruction of justice, and a blatant disregard for the tenets of due process. One alarming facet involves the suppression of crucial evidence or the orchestration of facts to mislead the court, resulting in an unjust legal outcome. Conspirators did resort to witness intimidation, coercing individuals to alter their testimonies and withholding crucial information, thereby undermining the integrity of the legal process. Corruption within the ranks of legal professionals, including judges, prosecutors, or defense attorneys, becomes a tool in the hands of conspirators, eating away the professional obligations that are meant to uphold due process. Selective prosecution, which is another manifestation of legal conspiracies, targets individuals based on personal or political motivations, contravening the principle of equal protection under the law. Conspirators might fabricate charges or exaggerate offenses, leading to unwarranted legal actions against individuals like R. Kelly, who eventually find themselves ensnared in a web of deceit. Bonjean is well aware that in certain cases, conspiracies seek to influence judicial decisions, thus attempting to unduly sway judges or decision-makers in the legal system, leading to biased or unfair rulings. Additionally, the manipulation of public opinion through media channels may form part of the conspiracy, impacting the perception of a case and potentially influencing legal proceedings. Needless to say is the exaggerated negative portrayal of R. Kelly in the Lifetime's docuseries, Surviving R. Kelly. It unfortunately remains true that addressing and overcoming the challenges posed by conspiracies within the legal system necessitates a comprehensive and collaborative effort involving various stakeholders. The legal community, law enforcement, policymakers, and the public all play crucial roles in implementing strategies aimed at mitigating the impact of conspiracies on due process. To Bonjean, promoting transparency in legal proceedings is another critical measure. Making court processes, decisions, and evidence accessible to the public and in accordance with the law enhances public trust. Holding legal professionals accountable for their actions and establishing mechanisms for reviewing and addressing ethical violations reinforces the integrity of the legal system. Strengthening laws and regulations governing the conduct of legal professionals ensures clear consequences for unethical behavior. Ensuring media integrity and responsible reporting is crucial to prevent the manipulation of public opinion and guard against media becoming a tool in conspiratorial activities. Leveraging technology to enhance transparency and accountability, such as implementing secure electronic systems for case management and evidence presentation, is an additional avenue to explore. Let us not forget the fact that advocating for a cultural shift within the legal community that emphasizes the importance of upholding ethical standards, resisting corruption, and safeguarding due process contributes to building a resilient legal system. The goal of these strategies is to create a legal environment that is robust against conspiracies, upholds the principles of due process, and maintains public trust in the administration of justice. With such an experienced attorney as Bonjean, we do remain optimistic that this appeal process will provide R. Kelly with the freedom we have all been waiting for. Thank you for watching today's video brought to you by SOS Media. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of our videos. Also remember to leave your comment about today's topic in the comment section below.